Alright, so recently I made a video that was that I did 2 hours of alternate picking a day for about a week, and made a little video showing my results on that, and some people asked for me to show what the routine was, so I'll break it down. Okay, so I did it for 2 hours, but you don't need to do it for that long. You can do it for, an hour, 15 minutes. Just chop it up however you like. I just wanted to do 2 hours because I wanted to get better at alternate picking fast, so I just chunked it out over a week. So start with a really basic warm up. I think everyone's done these before, but just get the hands flowing. So do the basic. Doing those it gets you used to the alternate picking pattern. Just warms you up a bit too. And once you get to a fast speed in those, I can barely do them fast. It's very tricky, so get good at those. Maybe do that for your first part just to warm up, listen up. Then the next part is just even notes. So say 2 note per string, 4 note per string. So pentatonic because when you do that, it's an even pattern. When you do 3 notes in a string, it's down, up, down, up, down, up. It changes. But if it's just 2 note or 4 note, it's down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. One of the things I've been working on is a pick slanting. So this is easy to do with 2 note per string, because if you just do it one way, so say you're going downwards, it just goes up and then escapes up, so you can bend it that way. It escapes easy. But when you're doing 3 note, you have to go from up, down, down, up, down, and that's a bit harder. And again, you can do these with 4 note patterns if you're doing the 3 note, so you can do this. And that's a good way to get used to that. It's the same picking pattern, so it's not as intense, and it gets you doing other skills too. Also, as a side note, if you're a metal guy, I recommend doing these as well, just kind of as hard as you can, because it's good to get that kind of rhythm down as well, and it moistens up your hand. So if you put that into your routine, then that might be good too. So the third one, and the tricky one, is these 3 note patterns, or 5 note, 7 note kind of patterns. And the only thing that makes them tricky is that you're going inside and outside of the strings. So you're changing the way you do it, and I've been really working on this. So I'll spend this part of the practice just quite really slowly, trying to get used to changing. So you see, you probably hold your pick maybe a downward slant or an upward slant, and it's going between those. So when you're going down picking, you go upwards, and that lets you escape the strings easier. And then you change to upwards or a downward slant, up, whatever. When you pick upwards, and it lets you escape outwards. And then you just have to keep changing that pick, so that. And if you've not already done this and want to change it, then this just takes muscle memory, and that's what I've been doing this week. That's why I've been doing it for so long. So a big part of this routine is just been getting used to that feeling, and then hopefully I can do that naturally at a faster speed. And then the last part of the routine is just trying to beat my speed or go as fast as possible. So sometimes it sounds like shit, and other times it sounds quite clean, and I'll surprise myself. So in the video I posted, that was a clean take, and probably the fastest I'll be able to get currently. And what I was doing, I'll try to get some tabs or something. It was just a harmonic minor scale, I think it was E. I'm in C standard right now, so it would sound different if you play it along, but it's actually a really simple pattern. You can just do it like, and it repeats again. And I know my guitar sounds like shit right now, but I'm not really warmed up. But yeah, then I just try to get as fast as I can, just see how fast I can go. Something like that, or, you know, it's not going to be clean, but you still should play stuff like that too fast, so your brain gets used to like playing overly fast, even if it's not clean. You start to get the feeling of playing fast easier, and I certainly can't play that clean very often. Like that wasn't clean at all, that was horrible. But you know, it's just part of the process, and you'll get it done really slowly and cleanly first, and then you'll be able to do that fast at the same cleanliness, hopefully. You can even do that pattern up here, obviously. There's also another thing I forgot to add, and it's called the Paul Gilbert lick, and it's just 12, 13, 14, and then 12 on the other string, and you just and then you do it backwards, like so. And you can do it like, I can barely get that one. And that's a good one, and I clearly need to practice that, but yeah, do that as well. It's good for, you know, getting as fast as you can. Yeah, I can't get that clean, but that's a good one to add as well. But yeah, I've improved my picking a lot, because I've always been a, you know, legato player, like legato is just nice, and it's kind of easier, but picking is just like, yeah, it's a lot weirder, more coordination, but it sounds really cool sometimes, and sometimes it's legato you want, sometimes it's, yeah, but that's something I need to work on more, but hopefully you can use something from this. There's also another thing I forgot to add, and it's called the Paul Gilbert lick, and it's just 12, 13, 14, and then 12 on the other string, and you just and then you do it backwards, like so. And you can do it like, I can barely get that one. And that's a good one, and I clearly need to practice that, but yeah, do that as well. It's good for, you know, getting as fast as you can. Yeah, I can't get that clean, but that's a good one to add as well. But yeah, I've improved my picking a lot, because I've always been a, you know, legato player, like legato is just nice, and it's kind of easier, but picking is just like, yeah, it's a lot weirder, more coordination, but it sounds really cool sometimes, and sometimes it's legato you want, sometimes it's, yeah, but that's something I need to work on more, but hopefully you can use something from this.